Hello, this is the Hobby Man back again. This time I'm doing a review on the Undertaker. I want to say about one thing about the Undertaker before I get into the articulation or the review of the Undertaker. This man right here had one of the best winning streaks in wrestling before it was broken by Brock Lesnar this year. He was 20. He actually is 21-1. One of the best records in WrestleMania history. I do not think this record will ever be broken at any time. And he's one of the best performers I ever seen in wrestling. And I'm also doing this review for my nephew, Leroy. He's one of Undertaker's biggest fans. One time he even said that the Undertaker he thought, when he was younger, he thought the Undertaker was his father. I hope I might be embarrassing because he's a grown man now with kids, but I just thought I'd put it out there. And I'm only doing it because of all the fun, and I know how big of an Undertaker fan that he was, and I hope he still is. And I hope I'm trying to prove to him that just because you're older, you don't have to stop having fun. And that's about that for him. And let's get into what I'm trying to do for everybody out there. I'm trying to do this review before I go to bed. This had a long day at work, so I was contemplating should I do a review or not, and I made my mind up to do this review for y'all today about the Undertaker. This is your basic Undertaker action figure. This is not the Elite. I wish it was. I do have several type of the Undertakers. This is more when he first really started and get into wrestling, with the longer hair, with the Undertaker with the purple gloves and everything else. This is when he had less tattoos, didn't have as many tattoos, and he was more, I would say, more athletic, more opposing. You really would like his character as he played if you are into wrestling. Now I thought I'd bring the lights up a little bit. I'll start the review off with the lights down. This is try to give some type of way how he used to come out in his ring entrance, and he still do when he does wrestle. And I'm gonna turn another light on. There we go. Hope you can see it much better than that. The articulation, I'm gonna go on that first, and then I'm gonna go on other points and little other points on that, and that would be it. First thing I'm gonna talk about the Undertaker is the range of motion of the head. You don't get too much range of motion on the left and right because of the hair. It's very soft, but you don't get it as much as you thought you would. Up and down, you get, actually, believe it or not, more than I would thought you would on the up and down motion. I just opened it up, so it's going to be kind of stiff on him. The arms do go about that high on each side. You do have the little swivel right there in the muscle bicep on both sides. You do have the moving in the arms, as you can see. The range of motion in the legs is only going to go that far. You're going to get a little bit of movement here and a little bit of movement. You're not going to get as much there as you thought you would, and you have the basic swivel and the top, and that's about it. I'm going to say I've just, like I said, I just opened up this figure, so I have really not inspected the figure too much, but I don't see too many flaws on the paint or anything like that. I'm looking over as much as I possibly can. I don't see any at all. So it's a very clean figure. It's very basic. I mean, it's not too complicated to figure it out. Just have the basic black. Matter of fact, I have another Undertaker, and it looks exactly like that. If you just swap this head out and put this head on, it looks basically similar to this one right here. This is more how he looked now recently with the mohawk and everything, the more like the tattoos. And if you see the simulation in the pants and everything, the only thing here he does have more tattoos, but the scope and everything I would assume is very similar to each of them. He does look a little, he is a little younger here. He does have the goatee. The more the black, he used to dye his hair more blacker hair. He let it more out here, more brownish and everything. And I do have another Undertaker. This is from a much older model of the Undertaker. This one he started changing his style a little bit. This is a smaller scale of Undertaker. This one he was the badass back in the day. Sorry about that. I try not to use too many cuss words in there, but that was his image that he usually did back in the day with the bandana, and he had the tattoos and everything. But this one also came with the gimmick at the bottom. I don't remember too much about the gimmick at the bottom, but I knew that you buy a certain stand and stand on there and it said a few words. But I never bought that. I bought this actually out of the thrift store, and you can still see some of the simulation also in the face in that one, and also with all three of them. I'm also a big Undertaker fan myself. I have to admit that I did not watch the last match with him and Brock Lesnar, and I still will not watch his last match today because I didn't want to see this streak end. And I hope you enjoyed this review. This is the Hobby Man out. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, like, and comment on my page about anything that you want to see. And oh, by the way, while I have everybody here, everybody who also did subscribe to my page, I would like to say thank you for subscribing to my page. I will try to contact you personally to say thank you. And to everybody else, this is the Hobby Man out. And I'll talk to you later. And as the Undertaker will always do it when he win a match, he will also turn around, put one hand up. This will be the fist will be closed, and look back, everybody. And I'll talk to you later once again, and bye.